the introduction to one of the specific quadrilaterals, a trapezoid. A trapezoid is defined as a quadrilateral with one pair of parallel sides, one and only one pair. So in this case, AB and DC are parallel to each other. A couple things to keep in mind. The sides that are parallel to each other in a trapezoid are called the bases. Okay, and then the sides that are connecting the parallel sides, the non-parallel sides, are called legs. It doesn't matter how the trapezoid is set up. Even if you had one set up vertically here, if you have parallel sides, those are your bases. Okay? Whether it's the top and bottom or the left and right. Okay? The other thing to understand in a trapezoid is the altitude or the height of a trapezoid is the perpendicular distance between the parallel sides. So again, the height does not change no matter where you take that height. In a trapezoid, it's always the same. So if I took a height along here, it would be that perpendicular between the parallel bases. And what you're going to see or notice is oftentimes when you're creating your height, what shapes are created within the trapezoid? Right triangles and a rectangle. Okay, so you can break a trapezoid into different shapes that you're more familiar with. You can also break a trapezoid into two triangles just by drawing in a diagonal. So if you looked at these two triangles have base 1 and base 2, but the heights of these triangles, again, it's perpendicular from a vertex to the opposite base, are the exact same as the height of the trapezoid itself. We'll talk more about this in the next chapter on areas as well. Okay. All right, so when you're looking at the when you're looking at a specific trapezoid with equal sides, that's referred to as an isosceles trapezoid. Okay, so if your bases are parallel and your legs are equal in length, it's considered an isosceles trapezoid. And there's several relationships that exist specifically in this type of trapezoid. If you assume that an isosceles trapezoid is actually a portion of an isosceles triangle, what would you know about these base angles? They're going to be equal. So in an isosceles triangle, both pair of base angles are equal. So these two angles along the base are equal. So are these upper ones. Again, both pair of base angles will be equal in an isosceles trapezoid. Okay, and then the final relationship that's true for all trapezoids is the same thing that's true for any shape that has these parallel sides. If you look at angle A and D, angle A and D are what type of angles with respect to the parallel sides? They're same side interior angles, so they're going to be what relationship? So this angle A and angle D are same side interior angles, so they're supplementary. It's going to add up to 180. Angle B and C are going to be the same. They're same side interior angles, so they will add up to 180. That's also true for isosceles trapezoid. It doesn't matter whether it's isosceles or not.